Hello and welcome to Trending News here on Housing TV Africa. First, let's take a look at the headlines. Adebayo tags Housing Minister on protection of real estate product consumers, charges him to sanitize the sector. Stakeholders excited as AIHS launches Housing TV Africa on StarTimes Channel 149. Dangiwa pledges bold reforms in housing and urban development. Insurance CEOs summoned by reps over 267 billion naira NHF contributions. Thank you for joining me. I am Esther Alexander. Now the news in detail. The Executive Director of the Housing Development Advocacy Network, HDAN, Festus Adebayo, has charged the Minister for Housing and Urban Development to address consumer protection and ensure that the issue of regulation is given a top priority in the sector. This, according to Adebayo, can be achieved by creating a complaint desk and website in the Ministry for real estate consumers to lodge complaints. Africa International Housing Show has launched Housing TV Africa on StarTimes Channel 149 as first housing TV station in Africa. Stakeholders in the housing sector have expressed satisfaction over the launching of Housing TV Africa, as they described the development as a welcome idea and a good step in the right direction. This is coming after a statement released by the CEO of Africa International Housing Show, Festus Adebayo, on Monday in Abuja, who said it is coming at a time we need more consumer education in the sector. You're watching Housing TV Africa. We'll be back shortly with more news. Stay tuned.
It's good news. Are you a stakeholder in the built environment, or you are looking for an authentic, credible source for housing and construction news in Africa? You now have an opportunity. Africa International Housing Show has now created a unique opportunity for you by establishing a full-fledged housing television, the first of its kind in Africa. You can now access information on home ownership, rental, building materials, finance, real estate and insurance, among others, all on Housing TV Africa, Channel 149 on StarTimes.
Thank you for staying with us. The newly appointed Minister for Housing and Urban Development, Architect Ahmed Musa Dangiwa, has outlined his ambitious vision for affordable housing in Nigeria. He disclosed this at a dinner organized by the Housing Development Advocacy Network, HDAN, and Friends of Dangiwa in Abuja. The minister expresses gratitude to HDAN and its Executive Director, Barrister Festus Adebayo, for their unwavering support throughout his tenure as the MD CEO of the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. Still on the news, the Chief Executive Officer CEOs of insurance companies have been called in by the House of Representatives ad hoc committee investigating non-remittance to the National Housing Fund, NHF, and its utilization from 2011 till date. Bagos insisted that the National Insurance Commission, NICOM, must show proof of insurance companies which defaulted in remitting workers' contributions to the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. So this is how we call it a wrap on Trending News today on Housing TV Africa. Do well to follow us across all social media platforms. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. For more news, visit www.africahousingnews.com. I am Esther Alexander.